Good morning. Myself, Dr. Kishore Mahale, and Professor and Head at Department of Prosthodontics, Government Dental College, Aurangabad. Today, I am presenting on immunity boosters in this COVID-19 pandemic. As as everyone knows about this, that there is no medicine for this particular pandemic, COVID-19, and also there is no vaccines available. Though the scientists are trying for find out the vaccines, but still it will take a time. Till that particular time, how we are going to fight against this particular COVID-19 disease. So it is very important that immunity is the one which will be your shield for that particular process. So this is the life cycle of virus replication. Once it enters in your body, it will replicate in certain manner, and after certain days, like for 20 days, it is going to be this particular disease will be diminished from your body. But within this particular time, if your immunity is very good, it will fight against that particular virus. But if not, then it is a problematic for you. So this is your immunity is the only shield that will protect you from that particular disease. And as this slide shows, as the age progresses, the immunity decreases, and also as the age progresses, you will have other certain systemic diseases that can create a problem in your immunity, and that causes damage during this pandemic. So how to boost your immunity? That is very important question, and that particular question will be, I will try to present that particularly how we want to boost your immunity in this particular. First, then there is no exercise, food or supplement that truly boosts the immune system. Even if we could boost our immunity, it would likely to be a bad idea, since boosted immunity system would mean it is working in overdrive, and that is often synonymous with inflammation and autoimmune diseases. The immune system is not one thing that we can easily measure. It is an intricate and delicate system with many different components. Helping one section might impair another, or boosting a certain section may have nothing to do with the fighting virus. However, it does make a pragmatic sense to engage in healthy behavior to support your health and immune function during the pandemic. Our body needs many nutrients in adequate amount to support our daily functions, including those that help our immune system work properly and help protect us against many diseases. So as we know that in our body, if inflammation is there, your immunity will be low down, and if there is an absence of inflammation, obviously your immunity will be at a higher level, and that is the only thing your body should be without inflammation in such a pandemic. So what should be the things we should be included in your daily intake grocery list? These are the things we should always take. An overall healthy eating plan provides nutrients that help keep your immune system working well. Fruits and vegetables contain natural components called phytonutrients that help protect against inflammation. Reduce inflammation and build your immune system in our body by eating organic, unprocessed food, and avoid sugar and anything that comes in a box. This includes a lot of vegetables, herbs, and fruits rich in vitamin C that we can eat and help prevent and keep chronic inflammation in check. They help increase the white cell production and improve lymphocyte T function. Key players in fighting infection. As an oxidant, vitamin C fight free radicals in the body, which may help prevent or delay certain cancer and heart diseases and promote healthy aging. Each of these enhances the function of immune cells by improving white blood cells function. They increase host immune response by enhancing natural killer cells and macrophages function as well, activating the defense immune cascade. Broccoli and spinach are both germs full of vitamin A, C, and D, as well as fiber, antioxidants. And these antioxidants increase the ability of the immune system to fight infection. Vitamin D is the key component of improving immunity. A few vitamin D rich foods include fatty fish, egg, mushrooms, oyster, and caviar. They are known to be better than vaccines. So popular in the winter season to fight against viral infection, as vitamin D is a strong modulator and enhances natural immunity. 15 minutes of exposure to sunlight of large body part is very important now. Probiotics are like a live bacteria, can help establish a healthy gut, and that is where the immunity starts. Roughly 70% of our immune system resides in our gut. Probiotics are the key to balancing the gut microbiome and strengthening our immune system. They protect our bodies from dangerous pathogens, promote energy, enhance mood, and enrich our healthy nutrition weights. There is no debate that the fact that regular intake of water is extremely important. This is mainly because of fluid is your circulatory system called lymph, which contains infection-fighting white blood cells, is largely made up of water. This simply means that the more water and fluids you consume, the more your body will produce lymph and will be capable of fighting diseases. Hence, it is important that you get a daily consumption of 2.5 to 3 liter of water. Bonus point of having the warm water, it will be also be soothing to your throat. Sleep helps support the cells and proteins of your immune system to destroy and detect germs. It also helps to remember them so in the future they can fight them off quicker. If there was ever a time to strive towards a healthy weight, it is now. According to CDC, severe obesity defined as a body mass index of 40 or above puts the people at higher risk of complication from COVID-19. Even the American Society of Medicine, they have done the study and they found that 70% of people are obese, those who got the casualty in the COVID-19. Just like a malnutrition, obesity is known to impair immunity function, according to research. If you believe you are obese, you should speak to your healthcare provider who can help you come up with a healthy weight loss plan. Among other functions like vitamin can help maintain healthy skin that provides a barrier to germs and other harmful invaders. In addition, some but not all studies suggest that it may improve the function of certain white blood cells that fight the infection. Zinc is the mineral that involved in the white blood cell response of function, infection. Because of this, people who are deficient in zinc are more susceptible to cold, flu, and other viruses. One meta-analysis of 7 trials found that supplementing with zinc reduced to the length of the common cold by an average of 33%. But on a precautionary note, you always avoid the over supplementing yourself with the medicines. The right amount of exercise is the key of success in this particular pandemic. So always stay active, but remember, now is not the time to start a new high intensity exercise routine. If you already enjoy a strenuous exercise, consider decreasing the frequency of intensity by 10 to 20%. So because of that, your inflammation will be reduced and the immunity will increase in this particular time. Ayurveda is the one factor that is going to help as in this particular pandemic, as there is no medicine available in this particularly. So always try to boost your immunity with this particular our old ancient medicines. So general measures: drink warm water throughout the day, daily practice of yogasana, pranayama, and meditation for at least 30 minutes, as advised by Ministry of Ayush. And as we are routinely taking like haldi, jeera, dhania, and so that should be included in your cooking. Take Chyawanprash 10 gram of in the morning. Diabetes should take a sugar-free Chyawanprash. Drink herbal tea decoctions made from tulsi, dalchini, kali mirch, sunthi, and munuka. Once or twice a day. Add jaggery to that and fresh lemon juice to your taste if needed. Golden milk, that is milk with your haldi, is very important, and that 150 ml of hot milk you can take once or twice a day. Nasal application: apply sesame, that is Nasyakarma, apply sesame oil or coconut oil or ghee in both the nostrils in the morning and evening. Another thing is that oil pulling is the one thing that is advised. Take 1 tablespoon of sesame or coconut oil in the mouth. Do not drink, swish in the mouth for 2 to 3 minutes and split it, spit it, followed by a warm water rinse. This can be done once or twice a day. Because of this, certain toxins will be taken out from your gums and teeth. So it is always advisable for that particular process. During the Ministry of Ayush recommend the following self-care guidelines for preventing health measures and boosting immunity with special reference to the respiratory system. So inhalation of a fresh pudina, ajwain, these are the daily practices you have to do. And also the lavang powder mixed with a natural sugary honey can be taken times in case of cough or throat irritation. So these are the things which you can do advised by the Ayurveda charters. Also, the Ayush Quath, the Ayush Ministry has been advised to take the Quath. This contains your dalchini, pepper, sunthi, and tulsi. This decoction you can take for your betterment of to boost your immunity. It is important. Ashwagandha is one thing disclaimed by the Ayush things. It is an important herb in Ayurveda. The name translates to important the strength of a horse, which indicates its ability to give immense strength and the unique fragrance it carries. It is a shrub and extracts of a powder of its roots and leaves are used for the various purposes. It can reduce blood sugar level, cortisol level, symptoms of depression and inflammation. Ashwagandha is the most effective during occasional stress. When you need a boost in a cognitive and brain function for immune system enhancement and to maintain a lipid and glucose metabolism already within the normal range. So certain studies has been done with the comparing the hydrochloroquine with the ashwagandha, and maybe the results will be there after the 3 months. Another pathy comes in the homeopathy that particularly helps in this particular pandemic, and they say that they have advised the arsenic album 30. So they have advised 6 globules for the adults and 4 globules for the children. So we have to take 3 consecutive days empty stomach, and you can repeat the dose after 1 month. But it is always advised to take with the advice of your homeopathic practitioner. Very important thing is yoga. Yoga works on everything. Yoga helps lower stress hormones that compromises the immune system while also containing the lungs and respiratory tract, stimulating the lymphatic system to outside toxins from the body and bringing oxygenated blood to the various organs to ensure their optimal function. So these are certain yogas which will be advised like Balasana, Dhanurasana, then Setubandhasana, Utsarasana and Matsyasana. Also, there are Utkatasana, Bhujangasana, Tadasana, and Vrikshasana. These you have to implement in your daily yogasana practice. Also, one more important thing is meditation. Meditation lowers the stress level and cortisol level, boosting the body's response to fight viruses. It has been confirmed through research that we feel and think impact our immune system throughout the chemical message from the brain. Therefore, negative thinking, stress, and emotional states can have a negative impact upon your immune system, creating an environment increasingly susceptible to disease. So the meditation always helps to decrease the inflammation in the body. So that's why automatically your immunity will increase, and that helps in decreasing the biological aging. So automatically it helps you and boost your immunity. So it is very important to go for yogasana and meditation. So at the end, I would like to say that what world needs today is a solidarity, and with the solidarity, we can defeat the virus and build a better world for our future tomorrow for the mankind. Thank you. Thank you.